My name is Marcia Bjork, and I wrote a book titled Simply a Role Model. This is segment 9 of an 11-part video series. The title of this is, What Example Are You Setting? How do you know you're a role model to your employees? I hope you are a role model, but if I were to go up to any one of your employees and ask, is your manager a role model? You would hope they would say, yes, my manager is a role model. And being a role model it's a daunting responsibility, but it's so joyous because you've got the opportunity to make an impact on all of your employees. When I was working for the call center, every day when I walked in, I would always greet my employees by Happy Monday or Happy Tuesday, and always say their name. As I've said before, it's important that you know individuals' names, because like for you, I mean, when your manager walks up to you and says your name, doesn't that make you feel good? I don't know, it sure makes me feel good. Anyway, it's about consistency. I always want to be consistent with my behavior, because every day when I walk through those doors, all eyes are on me, and those employees are looking to me as their role model. And I want to make sure that I'm demonstrating those attributes that I want them to emulate. For instance, I used to always thank individuals for a job well done, for maybe becoming a grandparent, for getting married, for little things, little celebrations to huge grandiose celebrations. The point is, I wanted to make sure they knew I was paying attention. I mean, genuinely paying attention to them, and always giving them accolades, and always writing personal thank you notes for things that they did that helped the company, or things that they did personally that they felt good about. You know, when we had training classes come in, I would always go into the training class and sit there for several hours, and I would want each individual to introduce themselves to me and share a little bit about who they were. And I also wanted to know why they came to work for our company. And it was fun for me, because it gave me the opportunity to get to know those individuals, but also for those individuals to get to know who I was, because I shared with them what they could and would expect from me as their role model. And it didn't stop there. You know, after they graduated from training, we literally had a graduation ceremony. I mean, we played pomp and circumstance, and we made sure it was a celebration, because it was a celebration. They graduated and they were ready to start their new position. And I was always there. I was always with not only those new individuals who just graduated, but with all the other individuals out in the call center. So it never stopped for me. I always made sure that I provided that presence, that they could see me, they knew I was accessible, and I was always available to them. And every day, day in and day out, I knew that they were constantly watching me, always. And they should have, because I'm sure they were looking at me like, you know, are you really this role model? Do you really, really care for us? Coach, develop, mentor us? You know, and in the end, they could say, you know, she was the real thing. And it's important for everyone to know that role model behavior, you have to really embrace it. You have to feel it. You have to really say to yourself, I want to be that role model to my employees. And so all those little things, from thank you notes to spending time in those training classes, to spending time day in and day out saying Happy Monday or Tuesday, and touching each individual and saying their name, well, that's role model behavior. So I ask you the question, are you that role model?